Rudely interrupted. Rudely. Let's see how many people come back. Man, I was right in the middle of a thought. I was right in the middle of a thought, a very important thought. And the internet cuts out. The internet cuts out. How rude. How rude. Well, I apologize, guys, for that delay. That technical difficulty delay. I was in the middle of saying something important. I just know it. Remind me what I was talking about. I think I was talking about dancing. Right? I was talking about dancing. Jimin and his album. Oh, I was talking about how well Jimin was dancing, how amazingly in shape he was in the days before entering the military, and how that was curious, and how I thought that he might be preparing for something. It turns out I may have been right. I may have been right, but not in the sense that I thought at the time. I thought he was preparing for some kind of live concert. I thought he was preparing for some kind of last show for Army before he went into the military, but he ended up going into the military without any kind of show, any kind of dance project, except for that one live that he did, that little dance thing that he did, which was awesome. So back to the original point. What do I expect from Jimin's album? I expect a lot of dancing. I think he's really going to show us his contemporary skill. I think that's a side of him that I think he really wants to let out. He didn't really show out in his last album as far as the dancing goes, the contemporary dancing, the beauty, the grace that we all know he's capable of. So I suspect it's going to be a lot of that, a lot of his going back to his roots, so to speak, and really expressing himself in the contemporary dance way. Just my opinion. What do you guys think? Melanie, because you were studying hard. Of course you were, Melanie. Aren't you like still in high school, Melanie? Something like that. Jimin's Princess. I can't wait to spend my money. I've been saving up for this moment. What do you mean no music video on this album? I don't expect, well, maybe not a music video per se for any of the songs, any of the tracks on the album. But maybe there will be. Maybe there will be some kind of video, kind of like, I don't know. I just have a feeling we're going to see something visually from Jimin as well. I have a feeling we're not just going to have the album to listen to. I think Jimin's going to provide us something visually for us to look at. Somehow, some way. I don't know. Melanie, you're in the 9th grade? Jesus. There is a music video. They've released the schedule for all the content. There's a video already? There's a video? He looks so beautiful in the teeth. Well, let me look. What is Jim? What do we have? What information do we have on Jimin's teaser? What is this? What is this? I'm just looking up a few things on Jimin's teaser. Okay, so we have Jimin. It looks like he's opening up. It looks like a high school locker that he's opening up. He has a suit and tie on. Looks like a gray suit, black tie, blonde hair. But that looks like a high school locker. You know, like the lockers you see in high school. That looks like a high school locker. Which further tells me that he's going back to his roots. He's going back to his high school days, his contemporary dancing days. He's going back to the old Jimin, the young Jimin, if you will. We're going to see it all. We're going to see all that. I wonder if Jimin can still do the splits. I think so. You think Jimin can still do the splits? Remember how high he was kicking on that last dance video that he did before he went in? Remember he did the flip, something that I hadn't seen Jimin do in years. He did it on that dance thing right before he went in. That means you have to be in shape. That means you have to be practicing that. What were you doing, Jimin? What were you up to during that time? What were you doing? Oh, he's got something for us, guys. He's got something for us. Jimin's got something for us. And doesn't he look hot in his uniform? In fact, all the guys do. V looked hot in his uniform when he was having the police security thing, you know, with the forearms. V was looking hot. JK looks hot in his uniform as well. But Jimin, he looks so manly. He looks so manly. Yeah, Jimin looks good in the military gear. He looks good with a shaved head. Not too many guys can pull off the shaved head, but Jimin pulls off the shaved head. V. You know V been hitting them push-ups. The beautiful man. Corin Alexis. Corin Alexis. How you been, girlfriend? You know what's interesting? When I saw Jin on stage on that performance, he looks smaller somehow. Did he look smaller a little bit? He looked a little bit more lean. I thought he'd come out the military a little thicker, a little heavier, a little more husky. But when I saw Jin, he actually looked smaller, a little leaner. Did he kind of look like that way to you? Yeah, Jin still looks like he's 20 years old. Did he lose weight? Hi, Carol. There is no one else. I love that song. I love that song. I get heaven to myself when I'm with you. Jin has abs? Does Jin have abs? Oh my god, can you imagine if Jin had abs? That'd be the craziest thing. I've never seen Jin with abs. I've never seen abs. He already has the shoulders. He's gonna have shoulders and abs. Tay has muscles now. Yeah, he does. No, I'll tell you who's probably gonna come out the most muscly, and I think that's JK. No question about it. I think JK, when he gets out the military, man. Yeah, the Calvin Klein ads are gonna be more insane because JK is gonna be jacked because he has those genetics. Yeah, JK has muscle building genetics. He's just got that. He's got that thing. So if he does a couple of push-ups and pull-ups in there, it's over. It's over. Yeah, that's what I was saying about V and that latest thing where they showed him in his military police uniform doing security. I mean, it, it's so funny because we've seen him in like photo shoots and things like that where he's dressing a certain way for a photo shoot. It's very kind of like fantasy, but this is real. He was in an actual uniform doing his actual job and looking that good. That's what makes it even hotter, knowing that's his actual title, that's his actual job in his uniform, looking all awesome. It wasn't a photo shoot. V is really that guy. He's really like that. Anybody else want to see V arrest someone? Is it just me? Or do any of you want to see V arrest someone with force? No, V's probably too sweet for that. I can't imagine V roughing anybody up. I can't imagine. I can't imagine any of the guys doing any kind of damage. No. I mean, I can't even see V getting mad. I can't even see V giving an attitude to someone. Or Jimin? Can you imagine Jimin having to give orders and like yell at someone to do something or like rough someone up? I can't see that. I can't see that at all. Or Hobie? Imagine Hobie arresting someone. That'd be funny as hell to see. Halt! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! That would be Hobie. Hobie would laugh and giggle and dance. That's what Hobie would. Nah, don't underestimate Hobie. You've seen him with the dance practices. When he gets serious, Hobie doesn't play around. Hobie demands perfection. So don't underestimate Hobie. He can get serious when he wants to. Hi, Amy. Don't you cut out again, Internet. Don't you cut out again, Internet. Stay with me now. Yeah, don't mess with Hobie. I'm sorry. I still couldn't take Jimin serious if he was yelling and screaming and getting mad at someone. I couldn't take him seriously. Although Jimin has his angry side. Jimin has a temper. And probably, I think Jimin might have the shortest fuse in the group. Like Jimin, he has that short fuse. He can get serious. He can get angry. He can get a little vindictive even. Jimin has that side to him. Don't let the cute fool you. I've seen Jimin get a little snappy. Amy, what do you think Muse will sound like? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Amy. So, as I mentioned before, I think this is going to be very much a dance tribute. I think this is going to be a real appreciation for dance. So I think the music is going to be very upbeat. I think it's going to be very melodic and symphonic, operatic, to really show his contemporary dance moves. I don't know how he's going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be a music video or just a dance performance, pretty raw. But I think just how much Jimin showed how in shape he was before he went in the military. He was in dance shape. He was in full-on performance dance shape right before he went in the military. Remember that? Remember he did that little dance performance for us in the dance studio? And I said at the time, why is he in shape like that? Why is he doing flips? Why is he doing all this stuff that I haven't seen in years from Jimin? That means he's been practicing. So that lets me believe that he was practicing for a reason. Because why would you practice all your old moves and all your dance stuff and all your flips and all that and your flexibility just to go into the military a few days later? So I think he was up to something. I think he was practicing. I think he was doing something that he was going to eventually show Army later down the road. And so I think that's what Muse is really going to be. Plus that teaser picture where he's opening up what looks to be a high school locker. I think he's going to go back to his high school days, his contemporary days. I think he's going to go back to the old Jimin. So, just a theory. You know, this is just a theory. I don't know anything. I'm just saying what I think. Yes, everybody wants to talk about the album. Did you see Yoongi's hair? Yoongi! Yoongi-ya! I think someone sent me a picture. Amy, did you send me a picture? You sent me a picture, didn't you? You sent me a picture of the boy's hair. Yoongi, where are you? I love Suga, but are we team long hair or short hair for Suga? I think Suga is sexiest with long hair. I gotta go long hair. Yoongi, I love you with your short hair, but I'm team long hair. Especially when he has the little thing at the top, where this is in the back and the thing at the top. I like that look for Suga. Okay, we all agree? We all agree that Suga looks good with long hair, I have to say. Because with short hair, I'm looking at a picture now. I'm looking at a picture of Yoongi with short hair right now. He looks about 14 years old. He looks about 14 years old here. This is the picture that they all took together when Jin first got out. I think it's when Jin first got out. Everybody has short hair, so I'm assuming it's when Jin got out. V showing off the guns with his arms folded. V likes to show off the arms and the forearms lately. Yes, the man bun. Yoongi looks good with the man bun. It works. Anna. Man bun. I've never seen RM with a man bun. Have you seen RM with a man bun? I've seen Jimin rock the man bun. I think I've seen JK rock the man bun. We've seen Suga rock the man bun. I've never seen V or RM or Jin or Hobie do the man bun thing. Who pulls off the best man bun? Gotta give it to Yoongi. Gotta give it to Yoongi with the man bun. He owns it. JK looks good with the samurai cut too now. But who looks the best with a shaved head? My Jimin, all day, every day, baby. Jimin rocks the shaved head look the best by far. He has the perfect shaped head. His head shape is perfect. He owns the shaved head look. I'm saying it. I said it. Boom. In fact, Jimin looks older. Jimin actually looks older with a shaved head, which is odd because Yoongi looks younger with a shaved head. Yeah, Jimin looks like a stallion. He looks like a stud with the shaved head. Uh-oh, someone's mad. JK rocks the shaved head look the best with the angry faces. Okay, okay, Melanie, calm down. Calm down, Melanie. We're just talking about heads. We're just talking about heads here. Calm down. What is the perfect head shape? What are we talking about? What are we talking about heads for? It's just an observation. Amy, Tay and Hobie rock the shaved head look the best. You think V and J-Hope rock the shaved head look the best? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But can we all agree that all of them look good in their uniform? Somehow that the military gear, that's a hot look. With the beret, Jin rocks the beret real nice. Yeah, Jin looks good in the beret. But yeah, it's a good look. It's a hot look, for sure. Thank you, Corin. All right, so who do you think is going to do a music video with a military theme first? Who's gonna tackle that? Who's gonna go there? Who's gonna go there? Is Jin gonna go there? His first music video, is he gonna be all militaried out? Is he gonna rock that theme? Who's gonna be the first to do the military theme? I think J-Hope. I think J-Hope will go there. Because J-Hope's a rapper and a dancer. He's hip-hop. J-Hope is all about swag. He's a rapper. So I think if anybody rocks the military theme music video when they come back, I think J-Hope's going to go there. It's done. Done. It's done. Yeah, Hobie. I think Jin will stick to his usual funny power ballad husband romantic songs with a little bit of humor here and there. I think Jin is going to stick to what he loves to do and what he does best, and that's those really kind of emotional power ballads. That's kind of his lane. I'll be very shocked if Jin tries to do something out there. I don't see that happening. Like if Jin were to release a rap album or a rock album, I don't see that happening. I think Jin will give us what we expect from him. But he might have a few stories to tell, especially in the last couple of years. So Jin rarely opens up about that stuff, but I think he might go there in a song or two or an album somewhere in his album. He might get a little bit vulnerable when it comes to that, because Jin doesn't really go there much. Jin doesn't really get really vulnerable like that too often. So it'd be nice to hear some of Jin's stories, some of his fears, his insecurities, his hopes, his dreams. I would love to see Jin open up more about his personal thoughts. Nothing too deep, but just I would love to see more of that side of him, because he doesn't really share it much. Yeah, Jin talks about love. Jim talks about love and happiness. I've never seen Jin really um, melancholy from his past off the top of my head. I could be wrong. I'd have to think about it. But from what I remember, yeah. Suga definitely opens up the most. I think Suga opens up. Suga reveals a lot about himself, which is awesome. I love that about Yugi, is that he lets Army see everything. You know, all of his vulnerabilities, his insecurities, really personal stuff. Suga allows Army to see that side. I mean, it's pretty shocking to see how open he is with Army. Um, a few of the other guys do that too. I think J Hope does that. RM definitely does that to a certain extent. But yeah, those are the guys that do it the most. The rappers. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how the rappers kind of go deep like that? I think that's what we love about Yoongi is that how raw, emotionally raw he is. Like he really lets it all out, especially during that D-Day concert. His solo concert that he did last year, I mean, that was really heavy. Like I mean, he might have been the only guy that I can see going that hard and that emotional in a solo concert. I mean, he was really giving it to us, which is awesome. Yeah, Yoongi, he's kind of like the Korean Kurt Cobain. Yoongi, like he really goes there emotionally. It's pretty awesome. But that's what we love about Yoongi. He's dope. Do you guys even know who Kurt Cobain is? Is that too? Are you guys too young for that? Who knows who Kurt Cobain is in this chat? What? A girl kissed Jin during the hug event. I, see? You see? Didn't I say that? Hi, Tanya. Sorry, we had technical difficulties for about 5 minutes. Well, what happened? Someone kissed Jin? Like kissed him on the cheek? What do you mean? What? Oh, wait a minute. Fan inappropriately kiss Jin on the neck on free hug event. What? A fan inappropriately kissed Jin on the neck. Where is it? Where is it? I'm watching the video now. Okay, he's hugging. He's hugging. Jin is hugging. Is that it? Was that it right there? Oh, I saw it! I saw it. I saw it. I just saw it. Kissed him right there. Oh, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Jin. Okay. Damn, girlfriend. Damn. Who else? Who else kissed Jin? Girls just all over him. Oh! Oh! Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. You see, so as usual, your boy DT was right. So when Jin did his first live stream right after he got out in the military, you guys can watch my reaction. It's on YouTube. He was talking about how one of the things he wanted to do when he got out was to like hug 1,000 army. Remember that? And if you watch my reaction, what did I say? I said, "Hey Jin, not a good idea, bro. Not a good idea. I don't know about this hugging thing. If you want to go around and high five, if you want to high five 1,000 army, that's fine." But as soon as he said, "I want to hug thousands of army when he gets back," I was like, nah, bro, not a good idea. For that exact reason. I knew that was going to happen. I know. I mean, that's actually not that bad. The fact that he hugged 1,000 people and he only got one peck on the neck, man, just be glad he didn't do that in America. Just be glad he didn't do that in Brazil or where. Just be glad, because if he hugged 1,000 American girls, are you kidding me? A peck on the neck? Ha! That would be nothing. Have you not seen how we roll around here? No, so actually I commend, those 1,000 girls for behaving for the most part. I mean, that was not that bad. All she did was give him a little peck on the neck. That wasn't that bad. Out of 1,000 girls, there were 2 boys too. The lucky boys? Who were the lucky boys that got in there? Imagine seeing me in line. Imagine this long line of girls and a couple boys, and I'm one of those boys. 6'2" dude with tattoos, waiting in line for my turn to hug Jin. Me stepping closer. Me waiting for my turn. Can you imagine the look on Jin's face when I'm next in line? I'm next in line. Yeah, right. His bodyguards would have been all over me. Oh, and if it was Jimin? If I was in line to hug Jimin? Okay, a little peck on the neck, huh? A little peck on the neck. You don't think I'm going to shoot my shot? You really don't think I'm going to shoot my shot? Jimin's right there. I'm just going to give him a little ass out hug and leave? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've been waiting for years. I've been in love with this man for years. I wait in line. Jimin's right there with all of his Jimin-ness. And I'm just going to come up to him, do my little, and then move on. No. No. I would milk every minute. I would hug him extra long. I'd shake his hand extra long. I would stare extra long. They would have to kind of like nudge me along a little bit. Nothing crazy. I wouldn't do anything crazy. But would I hold it there a little bit longer than I should? Probably. They might have to tap me on the shoulder a little bit. They might have to tap me on the shoulder. All right. And I'll just play dumb. Huh? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'll just play dumb. And considering I'm quite tall, I'd be hugging Jimin like his head would be here, and I'd be hugging Jimin like this. I know. I'm 6'2". That's not fair. How come they only do hug sessions in Korea? That's not fair. What about us? Nah, but they did the right thing though. Boy, Jin really snapped back, didn't he? As soon as he felt lips, as soon as Jin felt lips on the neck, he was like, "Hey, hey, no hickeys, no hickeys allowed. Nope, nope." Imagine if she would have given Jin a hickey. She would have to be on there at least a couple seconds. You can't give a hickey in less than 2 seconds. So for her to plant one on him, she'd have to get him at least for 2 seconds. Can you imagine being the girl who gave Jin a hickey, and it got caught on camera? Woo! You know what? Some girls can give her a hard time. Some girls or some people can like hate on that girl. I admire her. I admire her for shooting her shot. I mean, you only live once. You only live once. Okay? What's the worst that could happen? All right? What's the worst that could happen? Are you telling me if you had one opportunity in life to do anything, you wouldn't capture it? Eminem? You wouldn't capture it? You wouldn't lose yourself in the moment? The moment you own it? You might never let it go? You only get one shot? Do not miss your chance to blow? This opportunity comes once in a lifetime? Yes, that happened. Yes, I know. I know she crossed a line with the boundaries. I know. She crossed a line. Did she get arrested? She didn't get arrested for that, did she? Did she get in real trouble for that? Damn. She didn't really get in trouble, did she? She's not getting sued. Are you kidding me? By who? No. There's a police report? Oh no. I feel bad for that girl now. There's a police report. She's getting sued and arrested. You think we might be going a little overboard? Oh, come on. Give the girl a break. Give the girl a break. What do you want? No, Jin's not going to sue her. Hell no. No, Jin's not going to be the one. The people who are angry at her are probably other army who are jealous. Jealous because she got to kiss Jin's neck and you didn't. Be honest, that's what you're really mad about. Hey, I don't blame you. If I saw a fan kissing Jimin, I'd be upset too. I'd be outraged. Ah! Throw the book at that girl. What? How could she? Ah, this is a disgrace. Yes, I would be all up in arms if someone kissed Jimin. Yes, I would be outraged. I'd be mad. Isn't that sad? Your Honor, can you believe this? Such a violation. And meanwhile, it's like a 13-year-old girl who just got caught up in the moment and we're going to throw the book at this little kid. Come on. If it were me, I'd plead insanity. I would plead insanity. Your Honor, I didn't know what I was doing. I lost my mind for a bit. I plead insanity, Your Honor. I lost my head. I was caught in the moment. It was a moment of passion and emotion. I was not myself. It can't be, it's not on me. I plead insanity. I would plead insanity so quick. No, but I will say there's two. So it's two things. In all seriousness, guys. In all seriousness, it's two things. One, I thought it was a bad idea from the start. If you go back and watch my reaction when Jin even floated the idea of hugging 1,000 army, I said no, no, because someone's gonna act out. Someone is gonna act out. I was all for the high five idea. Remember I said that? I said 1,000 high fives would be just fine. No hugs. That's two. No, that's one. And two, yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Once you allow one person to kind of get away with it and see, oh, that girl got away with the kissing on the neck. What could I do? Then you have people starting to push the envelope and get further and further. It's a slippery slope. So I appreciate you got to stop this behavior. You have to nail it. You have to nip it in the bud, because once one person sees, ooh, it's okay, let me do more. Let me take it further. So we have to nip this in the bud before other army gets a little carried away with the behavior and the actions. We have to you gotta jump on it. You can't let it slide. You can't let it slide. So unfortunately for this person, if she gets a pretty heavy hand of a penalty, it sucks to be her, but we gotta stop this. We can't let that slide. It's a slippery slope. I won't let it happen again. You see, why do I have to be so smart? I blame the security team. I should be on the security team. I saw it coming before it even happened. I saw it coming. I knew that was a bad idea. I should be on the BTS security team. I know it's best. I see things coming before they happen. I can anticipate. I'd like to throw my name in to be BTS's security. Who do I got to talk to? Where do I apply? I should be on BTS's security team. I would not let anything happen because I'm smart. I see things. I anticipate things. Melanie, you should be in the security team too. You're in ninth grade, Melanie. Melanie, what are you gonna do? You're in ninth grade. Who are you gonna tackle? But I respect, your passion. Really, Amy? Amy said Jin argued with management. They told him it was a bad idea. He was talked down to 1,000 from 3,000. Jin, I love you, Jin, but you have to listen to your security team. I understand you love Army. I understand you've been held back for a year and a half. I appreciate your love, but you gotta listen to your security team, boo. You gotta listen to your security team, boo. Right. I think that's exactly right. I think Jin was just so caught up in the emotions and the reuniting and to be out of the military, a lot of feelings, excitement. I understand, Jin. I understand you're excited, my man. But you gotta listen to your security team. But yeah, I'm all for the high five idea. 1,000 high fives, 3,000 high fives. As a Sakai team member, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. Okay. All right. I don't even know what we're talking about. What are we talking about? How did we get on this? Where did we go? Where did we go? You see how these conversations just kind of drift? Anyway, that's what I love about doing live streams with you guys. I never know where the conversation's going to go. We just talk about stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Yes, I'm still at work. I still have a job to do, I suppose. So I have to get back to work. So thanks for hanging out, y'all. Appreciate it. Love you. Things are happening. BTS things are happening. And I'm here for it. Anyway, have a good one, y'all. I'll see you soon.